What's good, 10K gang?
Today's video, I'm going to be talking about LaMelo Ball. So just recently, you guys, their sources came out that LaMelo is now deciding if he wants to enter the G League next fall or return back to prep school for one more year until he's eligible to enter the 2020 NBA draft. This video, I just want to talk about LaMelo's new option for next year and just explain to you guys where he still stands with the NCAA. So first, let's talk about the NCAA. Now, as you can see, LaMelo currently is deciding between entering the G League next fall or returning back to prep school for one more year until he's eligible to enter the NBA draft. Which means it seems like the NCAA is not an option anymore, because if it was an option, LaMelo definitely would be choosing between entering the G League or playing college basketball next year. Throughout these past few months, LaMelo has been at Aspire Institute. He's informed everybody that he wants to play college basketball for top schools such as Kentucky, Duke, Kansas, North Carolina, Michigan State, and etc. And honestly, in my opinion, you guys, the main reason why LaMelo even returned back to high school is to see if he can play college basketball next year. And you know, when you just think about it, LaMelo is the youngest, right? So he already got to see Lonzo, who is the oldest brother, play college basketball at UCLA and go one and done, getting drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers as a number 2 pick. And he also got to see his other brother, LaMelo Ball, play at UCLA. So honestly, you guys, before we found out LaMelo wanted to go back to high school, I really feel like he told his father, LeVar, that he wants to return just because he want to graduate high school and play alongside with his peers, of course. And also, he wants to play college basketball just like his older brothers. And I really feel like that was the main reason on why LeVar Ball decided to put him back in high school, because, you know, he wanted to see if LaMelo could take that college route just like Lonzo did. And when you just think about it, back then, LeVar Ball mindset was different, definitely before the whole LaMelo situation happened at UCLA. LeVar Ball at first had the mindset of, I want all 3 of my boys to go one and done in college to make it to the NBA. As you can see, his oldest son Lonzo did it, but for LaMelo, his situation was a little different. And that's what made him change his mindset on how he wants LaMelo and LaMelo both to make it to the NBA. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that college has always been a main priority for LaMelo. Back when he was a freshman attending Chino Hills, he was already committed to UCLA. He basically has just been waiting for his turn this entire time. But once his junior year came around, everything just changed for LaMelo Ball's basketball career just because of the decision his brother LaMelo Ball made. But now that LaMelo is a senior in high school, all he wants is that opportunity to be recruited to another school. So I just know for a fact, if the NCAA was an option, that's the route LaMelo would take. And that's 100% facts. Now let's talk about LaMelo returning to prep school for one more year. Honestly, you guys, this idea never even came across my head just because I guess I was just so focused on trying to figure out if he could play for the NCAA next year or if he's going to take the G League route. But now that this is an option, this is definitely a good option and probably a better option than just going straight to the G League. And the reason why I say that is because if LaMelo decides to stay in prep school for one more year, it's literally going to be a walk in the park for him until he gets drafted. All he got to do is just win games, be a team leader, and just do everything he was doing this year. You know, it would be so easy for him just to make it straight to the NBA by staying in prep school for one more year. But if he go to the G League route, once he enters the G League, he has to play extremely good. There's going to be NBA scouts watching him every game. And on top of that, he's going to go against really good competition. People be thinking the G League is so soft for some reason. I don't know why. The G League is very, very competitive. All the players in the G League are guys that's trying to make it to the NBA. Staying in prep school for one more year instead of going straight to the G League is so much easier. I don't see why he would go to the G League to prove himself, you know, so he can get on an NBA team instead of just staying in prep school for one more year, make it to the NBA, then worry about proving himself once he already on the NBA level. You know, it just makes no sense. But I know if other players was in LaMelo Ball's situation, they probably would take the G League route just because he could earn up to $150,000 in the G League due to a select contract. But when you just think about it, LeVar even said himself that money is not even a problem when it comes to the Ball brothers. Which means, you know, that $150,000 don't mean nothing to LaMelo. Like, it literally don't mean anything to him. So that's probably one of the reasons why he wouldn't even take the G League route anyways. It doesn't matter how much they offer him, just because, like LeVar said, they don't care about the money. So we just got to see what's going to happen, honestly. But I think him staying in prep school would definitely be a easier option for him. I want you guys to leave your comments below on how y'all feel about LaMelo taking the extra year prep school route. And to be honest, you guys, he's not the only one that actually would take that route. Thon Maker has took that route, and he's in the NBA. Anthony Simons, he's took that route, he's in the NBA. And also Jalen LeCue, he's currently taking that route right now as it being a 5th year senior. So we just got to see what LaMelo is going to decide to do. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.
First off, I just want to thank all y'all for coming. I wanted to live my life and do the high school experience, you know. And then after this, I'm looking forward to going to college and, you know, playing for a top-notch team, and just want to live my life like that.